Morning. I'm here with Tim Yates, and Tim is joining me today because he witnessed one of the finest matches he's ever seen between Robert Mustard and Kevin Lemenchuk. And Tim, it's your show. Take it away. Tell us what happened.
Wow. Well, just to start off, Kevin's health hasn't been 100% this year, and I know he's struggling at times, but he wanted to play so well in this match, and Robert has been playing very well. Um, at the beginning, before they teed off, Robert has been going for the for the course record
Yeah.
for the last week or so. So he basically said to Kevin that any gimmies in the match play he wasn't going to take because he wanted to putt out. Any event, I can just go through some of the holes. On the first hole, they both hit these beautiful tee shots. Robert hit a 3-wood to about 120 yards out, and Kevin hit his driver. They knocked it on the green. Robert rolled in about a 15-foot putt. He walked it all the way into the cup. I thought he was going to actually stop it before it went into the cup. Kevin, knowing that he has to make a birdie, topped him, so he made a birdie on top of it. So,
wow.
it was just amazing. On the second hole, where I've seen Robert try to drive the green in the past, he got out a little different game out there. He was playing a little more conservative. Any event, made a par. The Kevin made a par, and it just went back and forth for a long time. At one point, Robert was 3 under through 4 holes. Kevin was 1 under. They made the turn. Robert made a couple of whatever the word is, a couple of bogeys that you rarely see. Kevin played pretty solid the whole way. Anyway, got to the back 9 with 6 holes to go. Kevin was down 4.
Wow.
And made 4 birdies in the last 6 holes.
Oh my God.
Like 4 birdies.
Oh my God.
It was just incredible to sit there and see this. And as a matter of fact, on 17, where he was 2 down, had to make a birdie. Robert was within 15 feet for a birdie himself. The pin was at the back. Kevin rolled in a 30-footer from the front of the green, which was just unbelievable. It didn't rattle Robert at all. He just missed his birdie. And then, of course, on the 18th hole, with an advantage to Robert's length, he didn't hit a particularly great tee shot. In any event, as the hole turned out, Robert made a poor chip, and then he made a 10-foot putt for par, which really means, as you know, Kevin's got to make a birdie at that point, which he did. He made an 8-footer up the hill, and they went to extra holes. Well, to make a long story short, they went 8 extra holes.
My God.
It was just unbelievable. There was a couple of bogeys on the first hole. There was a couple of birdies. We were going through groups. I thank so much some of the members that allowed the match to play through their group, which was really just kind of fun to watch, because Robert was pressed for time, had to get home to pick up his son. So we're starting to worry about how long is this going to carry on. Anyway, on the 8th hole, as fate would have it, Robert hit it on the green. Kevin ended up making an uncanny bogey on that, and Robert had to scuttle off to go see and pick up his kids. But it was just an incredible match.
So who won, Robert?
Robert won on the 8th extra hole. It was such good play.
He got a par.
He made a par on the 8th hole, and Kevin made a bogey on that.
After 26 holes.
Yeah. They were 69. Robert was 69 on the first 18, and Kevin was 70. And I tell you, I've never seen 2 guys grind it out as much as I've seen them. So it was just a match for the ages, in my opinion. And, I hope Robert does well going forward. And I know Kevin was elated just to be able to hang with him for 26 holes. So.
And you were there to witness it.
Well, they were going to ask me if I ended up having to buy a couple of beers because I was a spectator. And quite frankly, it was just a pleasure to buy a couple of beers from these guys because, it was just like, holy jeez. I never thought I would walk 8 extra holes in a playoff after playing 18 holes, but you just couldn't let it go. There was just one incredible shot after the other. So.
Well, Tim, thank you very much for telling us this story today, because I'm sure everybody listening is going to marvel at that. I didn't hear anything about it. All I got was an email from Robert saying, talk to Kevin about our match. It was an amazing match. So this was an amazing match, probably one of the best I've ever heard in match play. Like I've never heard one going to 8 extra holes.
8 extra holes.
But 2 great competitors, both Kevin and Robert. And I know Kevin is a grinder, and I know he wants to do well, and he's a terrific golfer. So,
Yeah.
so good for both of them.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for joining us
Hey,
today.
John, you're doing a great job with this. I love them all.
Thank
Keep up the good work.
thank you very much.